Hey, what's up, everybody? Gonna do classic rock reaction, man. This is Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, I believe this is the last song off of side one of In Through the Outdoor album. And officially Led Zeppelin's final album, but I know, of course, I'm going to be carrying on with more reactions. There's a coda and there's a couple of live takes. So I guess in a sense, I'm probably never going to be done with Led Zeppelin. But for now, man, let's focus on this. So this is called Hot Dog. And what I'm going to do here, man, is I'm going to do a double shot. So first a reaction to the studio take, and then we're going to do a live, check out a live rendition of it, Knebworth in 79. So before I pop this off, man, just want to give a shout out and a thanks very much to Scott Lewis. Scott, thanks, man. Thank you very much for sending me the links. I appreciate it. And Scott also mentioned too that this is one of the most different and dividing of Led Zeppelin songs. So be forewarned, and that's all he's going to say. Anyways, but he said that he does like this particular song. So let's check it out, man. Starting with the studio take. All right. So Hot Dog, Led Zeppelin. Let's get it. Sexual puns of Robert Plant. She left angels hanging around for more. All right, so That is Hot Dog. Okay, yeah, so that is the kind of country, that is the song with a country flair that I knew that was on this album. I knew of this song that it had a country twang to it. I was warned about it that In Through the Outdoor has a different heap of songs, different variety, different mixes. And when I was told this, I was told it's got that reggae style calypso song, which I now know as Fool in the Rain. It's got a little bit of everything, including kind of like a country twang, talking about their range and variety. I believe it's one of my subscribers was kind of outlining for me because I like variety. And this is back in the House of the Holy days when I was saying that they're really expanding their variety, their range, and they are capable of really stretching. So one of my subscribers mentioned to me that, yeah, wait till you get to In Through the Outdoor. You're going to find a mix of everything, starting with Presence, but definitely In Through the Outdoor. You're going to find it really challenging where it comes to their range, and you might like it or you might not like it. So this is the song then that many of you have said that I might not like. This is the song that some of you have said that if this song was not on this album and it was a different song, this album would have been a great album. This is the song that some of you have said that you detest and you can't stand, and that I am not going to like it either. Well, first off, I like this song. I like this song very, very much. Okay, I'll definitely say that it is different. It is, it's got a different sound to it, different flair, different flavor. But again, to me, it's still got enough of a signature Led Zeppelin sound in it. Yes, it's definitely not those hard-hitting blues riffs. It's not one of their epic songs like a Stairway to Heaven or a Kashmir. It doesn't have that far and away cerebral effect on you like a Achilles' Last Stand or No Quarter. But in its own right, it's got some pizzazz. It's got some style. It's got some fun. It's got a subject matter that's funny as hell. The sexual puns of Robert Plant is just alive and on point here. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to appreciate in this song. And all right, man. So it isn't one of their best. It's certainly not one of their worst. And just not to get all dramatic here or anything like that, but a number of you who have said to me that, oh, you're just going to love the crunge, it's great, it's great, it's great. Well, I'm sorry, I don't love the crunge, and I don't think that it's that great. I don't think that it's that bad, but I just don't find it to be that great. And a number of you have said, I can't wait till you get to the crunge, you're going to love it so much. So, hey, to each their own, everyone has their own opinion. But by now, where Led Zeppelin is concerned, I am reserving judgment until I actually sit down, listen to it, and get a feel for it myself. But hey, where first impressions go, this is a great song. And again, I've said this 100 times. You're going to roll your eyes at how many times I'm going to continue to say it. If this is considered to be one of their not so great songs, and I am an up-and-coming artist wanting to add something to my repertoire and get myself out there, and they're offering me their hand-me-downs being this song, yo, I will jump at it and I will take it. Because I know that with songs like this at this level, they're worse songs. I will take these songs and I know that I'm going to have a successful career with these less than stellar Led Zeppelin songs. If this is considered to be one of their not so good songs, I like it very much. John Bonham's drumming is on point. I love that honky-tonk piano John Paul Jones was doing. Plant's vocals are perfect. Of course, Jimmy's playing is excellent. the whole flavor of it, the synergy of what these four guys can create, the feels, everything is really, really good about this tune. There isn't a single thing about this song that I don't like. Yes, it's different, but that just goes to show that they're capable of going in these different directions, and I give them credit for it. But let's talk about you for a minute. Why do you not like this song? I want to know why. Is it because it was too much of a change from what you like? I'm guessing there are different types of Led Zeppelin fans, and maybe you fit in different categories of likes. Maybe you are a fan of theirs, liking their earlier stuff, especially their blues covers. Maybe you like their fantasy type realm songs like A Stairway to Heaven, Kashmir No Quarter. Maybe you like something a little bit more on the I don't know, like the cerebral side, kind of like the Battle of Evermore's. What else have they done? The 10 Years Gone. Different flavors of songs like that. So there might be different types of Led Zeppelin fans, and coming from your point of view of what you conceive as being Led Zeppelin, you are, I won't say closed-minded, but you're very, very harsh in your judgment. Is that somewhat, perhaps, maybe accurate ballpark? Set me straight if I'm wrong. Why don't you like this song? That's what I'm after. Tell me why. If you can articulate why for me, that would be much appreciated. I consider this market research, and this is coming from, yes, I'm a Led Zeppelin fan, but I'm not a fanatical fan. And so I can look at it from the outside in and appreciate the song for what it is. If it just fell out of the sky into my lap and I played it, that's my first impression. First impression is I like it. Now, if you're going to force me to compare it to the likes of Kashmir, then no, there's no contest. But I take the song for what it is. Face value, to me, it's an excellent song. But it's about you. Tell me why you don't like it. I know that this song divides a lot of Led Zeppelin fans, so I'm talking more so to the fans that don't like it. And of course, it's your opinion, and you're obligated to not like something. But when you say to me, you're not going to like this, and I don't think that it's great, or I don't think that it's that good, or tell me why. Tell me why. That's all I'm asking. So, yeah, just trying to understand. Let's do a little research, man. Let's do a little background. I like getting in behind the music and getting a feel for how it came about, what their motivations were, why does it sound the way it sounds, all of that good stuff. It makes me appreciate the song and the band more. Okay. It's not a lot of information here. Yeah, okay. So, Led Zeppelin, Hot Dog. Some Zeppelin fans love it and some hate it. But there's no denying there's country at its heart. John Paul Jones plays a wicked honky-tonk piano. Page plays country fried guitar. And Plant does his best Elvis impersonation. This was influenced by American rockabilly music, which Robert Plant enjoyed. A hot dog is distinctly American cuisine. Led Zeppelin had some heavy songs, but this was a fun, rollicking tune at a tough time for the band. Plant's 5-year-old son Carrick died in '77, and they were all worn out from constant touring and recording. The lyrics are about a girl in Texas who took my heart, may have been based on a real woman in Plant's life, but he called this a tribute to Texas and the state of mind of the people in Texas. A promotional video was shot. This was the closest Led Zeppelin came to a music video. Now, this promotional video, is it actually an isolated video of sorts, like with them going through a process of maybe acting out? Or was this the upcoming footage that we're going to be checking out, the Knebworth concert? Is that what they meant? It's probably not what they meant. Led Zeppelin played this live throughout their '79 and 1980 tours, placed rather awkwardly though between 10 Years Gone and the Rain Song. Yeah, that would be different, man. You've got 10 years gone. It's got a somber feel to it. And right in between the Rain Song, which is a ballad, and then you've got Hot Dog. Yeah. Trivia. On a particularly cold day at the turn of the 20th century, New York baseball... Sorry, let me try that again. On a particularly cold day at a turn of the century 20th New York baseball game, no one was buying concessionaire Harry Stevens ice cream, so he began selling sausages and rolls. He started calling out red hot Dachshund sausages and found they were very popular. Thomas Tad Dorgan, a sports cartoonist for the New York Journal, was in the press box, and seeing this, he attempted to draw a cartoon of a barking sausage steaming in its stretched out roll. He didn't know how to spell Dachshund, so he wrote hot dog instead, a name which immediately caught on. This is from the book Food for Thought, Extraordinary Little Chronicles of the World by Ed Pierce. So that's the origin of the title Hot Dog. So yeah, man. And that's all the information we've got on the song. Yeah, so back to some of you who are divided about this tune. I really want to get into your minds as to why. Is it also maybe because it represents a change? Maybe this song represents too much of a shift for your comfort, too much of a change. Maybe they were starting to look ahead towards the coming 80s, knowing that they wanted to change up their sound, looking around them, and you had different bands now coming up with a different sound, and so they probably knew that the 80s was going to greet them and expected changes. And so maybe this was a way for them to kind of experiment with their range, but maybe that change was a little bit too much for certain Zeppelin fans. Let me know about all of that. You know, I'm just asking questions and just trying to wrap my head around why a number of you don't like this particular song. You're not expected to like every damn Led Zeppelin song. I mean, I'm not a fan of the crunch, like I said, but I can break it down for you as to why I don't like it. So break it down for me as to why you don't like the song, or you're not fond of it, or it's certainly not one of your favorites, or you might skip over it. So yeah, break that down for me. Tell me why. Yeah, man, I'm curious like that. So, okay. So that's all the info that we've got for the song. So let's check out the live at Knebworth rendition. This is in 79. Hot Dog, live at Knebworth, 79. Let's get it. I don't have video here.
Thank you, Carmarthen. Newcastle.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Birmingham. Kidderminster. Freddie Bannister. So the album that came out 2 weeks ago unfortunately got a bit delayed again. It was a fortnight ago, then it was a week ago, now it's next Friday. Just goes on and on and on. This is a track from it that we should dedicate to trials in America. Yeah, how come you know what it's called? You've been reading about the Swedish and the Danish, eh? Hot dog.
summer dancing.
I'll never go to Texas anymore. No, I'll never go to Texas anymore. I said I'll never go to Texas anymore.
Excellent.
Yes, still got a sense of humor.
Oh, there we go.
Amplifier blown up? And where was that made? Scotland?
All right. All right, man. So, live at Knebworth in 79. Hot Dog. Fun song, man. Fun, bouncy. I bet you the crowd, they were up. A number of them were probably dancing. It's a fun song. It's definitely not one of those great epic classic tracks, like I said. But all the same, it's a damn good song. It's got the signature Led Zeppelin sound. Not as much thunder as in some songs, but that's just not the way it was meant to be constructed and structured. So hey, great song, man. I like it. All right, so I'm just scrolling down to my notes here, man, before I bounce. Yeah, and you know, this Knebworth concert here in 79, I asked a question before and I'm going to ask again. I guess I should do the whole series from beginning to end. Let me know if that's something that you would like to see and whereabouts you would like to see it. What I'm saying is, I know that after this particular album, that's technically the end of the Led Zeppelin studio album run. So should I do the Knebworth concert series right after that? Or should I wait, like do the Coda album and then do it after that? Or should I or should I finish The Song Remains the Same and then do it after that? So I guess my question is, where should I do it? Where should I put it? You know, if it makes any kind of sense on a chronological basis where it comes structurally. The reason I'm asking is that I don't like to run away and just assume things, because in the past I've actually pissed off some people if I react out of sequence. So I don't want to do that, right? And I don't want to just assume. So let me know where I should put the Knebworth full concert series reactions. Should I do it after I finish The Song Remains the Same? Or just do it right after the studio cuts? Let me know where to put it. That's basically it. I'm pretty sure most of you will say, yeah, definitely you want to do the whole concert series. Here I go assuming again. But yeah, it's a question of where should I put it? That's my question. All right, man. Yeah, so this concludes, excuse me, this concludes side one of In Through the Outdoor. So next weekend, I'll be hitting the first track on side two. And apologies, forgive me, I don't know what that is. I haven't looked before. So we'll see how it goes. But so far, overall, my take on side one is excellent. I give it 2 thumbs up. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Maybe not 2 thumbs way up as like Siskel and Ebert does. You know, when you're comparing, let's say, to Led Zeppelin 1, Led Zeppelin 2, that sort of thing. But in my opinion, it's a really damn great first side one of an album. It's got a mix of everything, and it's got the classic Zeppelin sound. And I like every single song on side one. And I would listen to them again and again. and I wouldn't skip any songs. That's my test. The skippability test. Would I skip any songs? And the answer is no. I like them that much. So that's my take on this song. That's my take on the first side of In Through the Outdoor. I'm digging it, and I'm very, very happy that I'm proving my preconceptions very, very wrong at this point. And not that I'm looking forward to discovering a song that I don't like. I'm not entering it like that, but I've just been, I guess, preconditioned a little bit by some people, and I'm just holding off and making up my own mind as I go. And so far, I like this album very, very much, despite obviously they were going through issues, and supposedly the strings were starting to become loose and they weren't as good anymore, or whatever the case is. I'm just not seeing that in their performance. I'm not seeing that in the sound. Definitely they're changing their sound a little bit, stretching their variety, and that's really all that I see at this point. And like I said before, there's got to be, in a chronological set of albums, there's got to be a best and there's got to be a worst. And for some people, this is their worst album. For some people, Presence is their worst album. And yet again, for some people, Led Zeppelin 3 is their worst album. So, it's all a matter of personal taste and personal opinion. But my personal opinion is that I really, really like it so far. And where it comes to best and worst, I have to wait until I get to the end of side 2 to determine where it fits within that category of best and worst. I'm probably not going to have that kind of a conclusion at the end, because to me, it's all good so far, man. Now, if side 2 is as good as side 1, right? Where it comes to these 8 albums, and I had to choose a best and a worst, if I don't come across a song like The Crunch, I will say that the worst, in my personal opinion, just because of The Crunch, would be Houses of the Holy, right? So that might, cause some people to kind of say, what the hell are you talking about? But, that's just, again, my personal opinion. Not that I hate The Crunch, I just don't like it very much. That's all. Anyway, man, hey, enough of that. Enough of my breaking down. I'm going to bounce, get out of here. So you guys, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed my reaction. Hope you like this back-to-back. Let me know about the back-to-back. Some of you said last time that the 3 in sequence reactions is just a bit too much. So what I'm going to do is probably just stick to a back-to-back. And then if there is, let's say, a third or maybe even a fourth live take, I will do separate reactions for that, just like I did for In the Evening. So I'm gonna do that going forward, or if you really don't mind and you don't care, let me know that too, and I'll kind of weigh and see which way to go. But so far, the impression I get is that a third song in the mix of the same song, a third rendition of the same song, is maybe one too many. So, and that's cool. Thanks for the feedback. And that's how I'm going to proceed going forward, unless unanimously I get someone, no, just leave it the way it is. If you encounter 3 takes, just do 3, whatever. I'll wait until you actually give me some feedback. So anyways, I'm going to bounce, man. So you guys have yourselves a great weekend, and I'll catch you in my next Led Zeppelin reaction. Peace out.